explain you very well about the steps to be followed in debugging. Okay, the step number 1, the first step, is to identify the error. By identifying the error, you will first observe unexpected behavior in the program. Hope you understand the program. Then you analyze the error messages and understand the problem from the user reports and test the results. Are you getting? Then the step number 2, you reproduce the error. In reproducing the error, you try to consistently trigger the error under controlled condition to isolate the issue. Hope you understand. Step number 2 is to reproduce the error, whereby you try to consistently trigger the error under controlled condition to isolate the issue. Number 3, step number 3, you locate the error source, where use debugging tools like breaking points to step through the code line by identify the specific section where errors occurs. Then number 4, you analyze the error by examining the code around the error location to understand the root cause, such as incorrect variable values or the flow logic. That's step number 4. There you analyze the error. Step number 5 and 6.
Good morning. So I continue with step 5 and we will give other statements and codes used when debugging. So in step 5, you test the fix. As you say, in step 4, you fix the bug. So you need to test the fix what you fix so that you can proceed. Then step 6 is now to document the process, the entire debugging process, documented. So apart from those, there are statements and codes used when debugging. So there's one called GCC and there's another one called JDB. So in simpler terms, GCC is the new compiler collection. So let me explain. So it's an integrated distribution of compilers for several major programming languages. Okay, I'll tell you where those GCC and GTB will be used when debugging. So the other one is GTB. So GTB is a new debugger. So it allows you to do things like run a program up to a certain point.
Now that's very important, because I also want to ask you, do you go an extra mile to look at the types of compilers or what you can use to document to find errors? Because these are compiler and debugging tools. Right? Yes, so you ensure you add it to your context, because at the end of the day, whatever you guys have, I will expect you to scan and post it in our various books so that kila mtu anakuwa na access to that information. All this information form parts of your CATs and your end-term examinations. Tuko pamoja? So akisieti umepresent hapa na vile kina nani wanaongea wamemaliza imeisha hivyo. All of this form the context of C programming or programming as a general knowledge. So it will be examined. You find questions of the same. So I expect you to also, as we are presenting, you make sure the group leaders, you take a screenshot or you are able to scan the content and then you share it on our various walls so that everyone has access. So in short, utakuwa na group 1 mpaka group 8. Kwa pamoja? Kwa pamoja? them tools or without them debugging requirements, unahitaji nini wakati unatafuta errors. And continue.
Okay, so I'll say what my colleague said about steps in debugging, but using another terms or another steps. So in another step, okay, there's understanding the program. So you might read the messages carefully in the compiler if they are provided. Then you identify the steps of errors. So the other steps are like syntax, runtime, and logical. My other colleague will say the types of errors in C. So I've mentioned that syntax, runtime, and logical errors. So another step is combined with wording enabled. So this is where it gets a lot of big words. So there's use word and extra flags in DCC, catch potential DCC, word extra underscore all program pro. I don't know what those means. So another step is to use print statements. So print statements examples are printf. So you can use printf statements to check variables values at different points in execution. For example, okay, let me try this one. So this is an example of a printf statement when debugging. Okay, this printf statement it will help you to trace the program flow and locate correct values. So another step is what I mentioned earlier. It is a debugger. Example the let me explain the definition that one is a bit simpler to understand. So GNU is a free and open source operating system based on the Unix operating system. So it's like a OS that you can use when you buy it or something like that. So you can stop from there. Thank you.
I will take you through types of errors. Number one, I start with syntax error. This occurs when the code does not follow the correct syntax rule of the C language. Also refers as binary errors. This is a code that occur when there are some errors like missing semicolons and matched parentheses and incorrect use of keyword. For example, Then that is the runtime error. This error occur when the program runs and typically causes it to crash or behave unexpectedly. These are often more difficult to delete because they can only when the program is executed. For example, let's see. Int x equals to 5 and equals to 0. So it would be
Another type of error encountered during programming, we have linker errors, schematic, and time limit exceeded error. So with linker errors, when a program is successfully compiled and attempting to link the object files with the main object, a linker error will occur. When that error occurs, the executable program will not be generated. Are we together? This could be due to incorrect function, prototyping, or incorrect header file, or any other factor. For example, if main is written as main, a linker error will be generated.
So you have syntax error plus linker error, yote.
Like that. The second one is semantic errors. It occurs when a sentence is syntactically correct but has no meaning. It is similar to grammatical errors. For example, if an expression is entered on the left side of the assignment operator, a semantic error will occur. I said, for example, if an expression is entered on the left side of an assignment operator, a semantic error will occur.
Give us an example.
Huh?
Show us an example.
How?
If an expression is written on the left side of a word of an assignment operator, there will be an error. So show us that assignment operator can use this special education. Now close that page. If you're not using it, please close it to avoid
Let me assist her on semantic. Actually, it's semantic, not semantic. Is it semantic or semantic? I'm asking you semantic. So, okay, in simpler terms or in human understandable language, semantic errors occurs when assume a programmer has written his program. Yes, you will write it the entire time, but it will not notify you that there is an error. It will notify you an error when you start to generate like to compile the entire program. Though you can write the program successfully, in the sense that the computer will not generate any error messages. However, the program will not do the right thing, it will do some other things. And so that's basically what semantic errors is. Also called logical errors.
I'm going to finalize the types of errors. That is error number 5, which is logical error. This is a type of error that occurs when the program is running without crashing, but at the end it gives out an output as incorrect. Since the logical error is flawed, the output becomes to be incorrect. The examples of logical errors comes out when one uses incorrect formulas. A logical error might occur. Example number 2, if wrong condition in loops or if statements. While doing the logical error might occur. This logical error is the hardest to detect because they don't cause the program to stop. But at the end, it may lead to unexpected outcome. There is an example here in terms of mathematics.
then that's supposed to be.
Okay.
I didn't understand well how it comes.
Writing and explaining something you don't know.
No, I understood the content of logical error, but how these terms are coming seems to be. As we were discussing,
Just that one from intent.
the intent was to be subtraction, but the logic is wrong.
So what does that mean?
So it means that a logical error occurs.
Logical error occurs. Based on that statement, what logical error occurs? Look at the whatever you've written and tell me.
So, the results here, the x, there is addition. So it was supposed to be subtraction.
So that's the logical error, that the intent of the program was to do subtraction, but because a non-symbol or a non-operand was used, then what happened? Not operand, but operator was used, then we ended up doing addition instead of subtraction. So it's important for you to understand those types of errors. More especially, what do you mean by logical errors? Logical most of the time is humanistic logic. We won't expect subtraction, like in this scenario they expected addition to perform subtraction. We have the runtime errors, we counter them at during the runtime period. Simply the element is that error. You have the syntax errors, you missed something as a colon, which is an isonym. Then you have the other errors that they've been able to mention. So it's important for you as a trainee to be able to understand them and how to get correctly. You have to know to identify any error that may occur and how to correct that error. Yes, now can we have